Hey all, we're working on the variable scope lesson on the second challenge. It says, what will the following code print to the console? We have x equals 2. We have a function defined as obfuscation station, and then a function that is called mysterious inner function that just returns x plus 5. And then we have return 10 times the invocation of that mysterious inner function. And then we want to actually print obfuscation station. So if we run this function, obfuscation station, what's going to happen, it's got this function definition inside of it, but that's not being invoked or anything. So that's just like a placeholder. And then we're actually returning 10 times. This time we are going to do it, right? And we're going to first invoke this mysterious inner function, which takes the value x equals 2. There is no local x, so it's going to refer to the global variable x. 2 plus 5, which is 7, will be returned, times 10. That's going to be 70. And 70 is what's going to be returned. So let's go ahead and give that a check, see if that's true, and we can. As we move on to the third challenge, again, we're dealing with a very similar function. This time, we have some little changes, right? Again, the outer function is obfuscation station. Nested inside of that is a mysterious inner function that just defines an x value. And then there's another nested function that takes in a parameter x and returns 10 divided by x. And then returns doubly mysterious. It returns that with the parameter of 2. So if we trace this code, obfuscation station is going to be invoked. This function definition, this is all going to get skipped. It's not being invoked. We'll go straight to the return statement. 10 times whatever's returned by mysterious inner function. So if we go to look at mysterious inner function, the first thing that happens is x is equal to 5. And then it is going to return doubly mysterious with 2 as a parameter. And that's saying that x, right, this x is equal to be 2. So it will return 10 divided by 2, right? Not 10 divided by 5, because it has this parameter x, right? It's always going to check for a local variable x before it uses the global variable. And since there is this local parameter x, the argument 2 being passed in, it's going to use that value. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. So this is simply going to return 5. And what we will have is 10 times 5. This will return 5 as a float because we do have division. So this should return 50.0. We can check that answer and see that it's correct. Of course, another option for these types of challenges is to put it into your interpreter and see what happens, right? But that's maybe not as valuable as actually being able to trace the code and understand what's going on. So that's it for the variables unit. We will see you in what is next, which talks about some of the common data types, scalar data types.